We're at the 2013 National Volunteer Lacrosse Conference, and this is the fourth time we've run the event. And each year we've been trying to make sure that we advance on what we did the year before, numbers wise, presentation wise, and how it's being delivered. So for example, this year we've got a number of outside speakers, which is again built on what we were doing over the last couple of years, where we had one or two, whereas this year we've got 4 or 5, which is excellent, really good. I think that one of the big differences for this year is that the sport's advanced quite a lot in the last 12 months. We've managed to realise funding opportunities with our key partner Sport England, so we've had an extra investment brought into us, and we've managed to realise a commercial partner in Rathbones Limited, and that's really helped the game think about itself in a different way, and enable us to inject resources, finance, and also enthusiasm into new projects.
And your opening speech centred very much on taking the volunteer workforce with us as we grow as an organisation. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
I just think that it's one of the most critical things that we've got to do. Sport's about people, and we're a member organisation, and we're a voluntary organisation as well. We have some excellent professional staff, but there are not very many of them. And the way that we advance our sport is that we have to engage the volunteer. We have to engage the individual who's doing it for their pleasure, and this conference is all about that. It's all about engaging those people, making them feel that they are part of this fantastic success story that's going on, encouraging them to do more, inevitably, but also ensuring that they are supported. And it's bringing them into conferences like this, which enables them to feel that the governing body's trying to take care of them. And that's acknowledging their achievements, it's enthusing them with the future, and it's also making sure that they're very clear about where they can get support for the things that they're doing. And it is the central point about bringing them here.
And as it says in the conference brochure, we've made some new appointments to the organisation. We're growing as a staff body. One of the appointments is a new performance director, Jane Powell. Can you tell us what you think her role will bring to the organisation?
I mean, Jane Powell's introduction is just again a point in time which signifies us advancing as an organisation. In the past, our organisation has been solely focused on doing developmental work. And what do we mean by development? It means increasing participation. What we're now doing is actually expressing our confidence as an organisation to say we can keep doing our advances in participation, we can keep doing that, but we can now also do other things. And there are really 2 other things that we're doing. The first thing is we're improving our talent pathway and our elite structures, and Jane's been specifically brought in to help us do that. Extremely experienced individual, worked for other governing bodies on this very subject in the past, and we're delighted to have her on board, and that she's going to enable us to really advance the way that we produce national teams and the quality of those national teams when they go to major tournaments. Coupled with that, we have a major event strategy, and we must absolutely ensure that the message is getting out about that strategy, which is obviously culminating in 2 World Championships in 12 months. We've got the Women's World Championship in 2017, and we've got the Men's World Championship in 2018. The women's in Surrey, the men's in Manchester. So we've got a geographical spread there. The confidence that we're going to need to have in order to deliver 2 world-class events in 12 months cannot be underestimated. And I think that the staff appointments that are being made are helping us with our knowledge and our information bit in order to be able to have the confidence to deliver those 2 events back to back. No other governing body has tried to do this in the past. There's not a single organisation that's run 2 major senior world events in a 12-month period, and so therefore, of course, it's a challenge, but it's also tremendously exciting and gives the sport real impetus over the next couple of years in order to be able to realise its goals, achieve its goals.